guys were waiting for me, weren't ya? Getting a little upset that I wasn't right on time. We had some issues like normal with all my live streams. I've been doing lately. Mic issue this time. My mic I bought, pretty nice one too, like a $300, $400 mic setup, decided to crap out on me. So yeah, that's the reason for the delay, but I'm here, I'm ready, and I'm live. So, got a great stream for you guys today. I mean, Bitcoin's breaking out. We're up back towards the 50K level. We break through 50K. It's back on like Donkey Kong. It's already back on like Donkey Kong, in my opinion. Over 7 days, you know, lots of coins up big time. Avalanche is up over 150%. Audius, Arweave, Near, Solana. And it's basically the Ethereum competitors that are up big. Which I think is kind of ridiculous. If these guys are all up, you know, this much, Ethereum should be up that much too, because they're all building bridges back to Ethereum. I talked about that in my video a couple days ago. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. So I'm sure you guys saw, you know, the title of the stream was Google has a favorite altcoin. So I've made a video in the past on this. Google has favorite altcoins. Google has favorite altcoins. Google has a favorite altcoin. Those other two do not have as deep a ties as this coin. And it's one I've talked about recently, so some people may be like, oh, you always talk about this coin. Well, I always talk about it for a reason. Because I don't care about, you know, talking about Avalanche, Solana to gain subs, you know. I talk about this coin because I know it's changing the game unlike these other coins are. So, Walter Kook of the Energy Web, he started it out. He tweeted, wow, what a week. Ready for the next one. I look forward to talking to y'all on our Energy Web stage with Jesse Morris, the CEO. Have a great weekend. Hashtag have a great weekend. And it's a Google and Energy Web stage announcement. Now, everyone's putting big eyes because why would he put, you know, a Google in there with Energy Web? Unless there was an announcement coming regarding that. So, Stanislav, Polonekchi. That's a tough one, man. I can't say that, Stanislav. Chico, could you please give us our thoughts on Muse NFT 20? It had a great rally and now is dropping in price since there was a cuddle glitch. Thank you. I haven't heard about the cuddle glitch. I'm bullish still on NFT 20 and Muse because it's creating liquidity pools for NFTs, which there isn't. There isn't anything like that in the space still to this day. So super bullish on NFT 20. Happens from time to time with projects after a pretty good run. Hunter Z, boom boom. Thanks for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Give a like to your Chico. Toss a coin to your Chico. You tossed a coin, Marvin. Similar currency as Hunter. You guys must be from the same place. Large Borb. I love my Saturday night with Chico live. Hey, Chico's live and it's Saturday night. There's UFC fights on tonight too. It's probably going to be super late for you if it's nighttime for you, Large Borb. But I hope you're having fun. Luxo, be blum. Oh, you might, you know something about this stream. Do you? Who are you? No, let's get into the content, you guys. So, Walter Kook, he tweeted, you know, Energy Web stage announcement. Not really said announcement, but basically he said there's going to be announcement and Google there. What I find interesting, too, is a person I just followed because they just came on Twitter and they have really good research regarding Energy Web, some Polkadot-based cryptocurrencies, as well as Ocean Protocol, is Detective Mickey. So, at call me Mickey 007 on Twitter, he put out a tweet that says, hey Google, What is the latest news on Energy Web? This was at 8:45 a.m., you guys, August 20th. 10:02 a.m. August 20th is when Walter Koch tweets about the Google stuff, you know? What does Mickey know? Who is Mickey? I just had to post that. But this is what got me on the rabbit hole. You know, I saw Mickey tweet like that, and I was like, what is up with Google and Energy Web? And then Walter Koch tweeted this, so I was like, oh man, there's something big. And this goes back to April of this year. It was announced that Google was backing Energy Web to harmonize low-carbon electricity markets all across Europe. And they received actually a grant, over $1 million euro grant. But it's deeper than just a grant, you guys. It says in there, this Google.org grant and the work it will fund supporting a pan-European electric flexibility market is a culmination of Energy Web's mission to enable any customer and any asset to participate in any energy market, explained Walter Koch, then CEO of Energy Web. We are able to harness the flexibility of prosumers to provide value throughout the electricity value chain to make DERs the backbone of the European grid. So again, you know, Walter Koch is talking in this blog post when it was announced with Google. Now Walter Koch is tweeting Google Energy Web stage announcement. So, this actually, Google and Energy Web, it goes back further than April, or back further on multiple levels in the year. I mean, we had the announcement in April, and then in May, there was this Power Summit, and it was on renewable energy, and let's just listen in to what was said during this conference, where Google was involved. I'll get to your tips first. Mush A22. Chico, can you shout out my boy Rusty Shackleford? I like that name, Rusty Shackleford. That's an awesome name. He introduced me to your channel. Rusty Shackleford. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Oh, could you get the mug?
Yes.
I totally forgot.
Hey, Kennedy, can you bring that mug here, please?
And I have a special guest with me today, too. So it's a pretty interesting episode. We're going to reveal who that special guest is in a second. Magic Wolf. Hey, Chico. Hope you're feeling good. Thanks for doing the most interesting research in the space. Thank you, man. I work hard on my research. Like, before this, I mean, I was researching. My special guest saw me diving in, and I'm focused in my research. I'm trying to figure it all out. And again, too, I want to thank you for this mug. I know you sent it to me, and the person knows who they are. If they're watching the stream, I know you sent it to me and it got returned because of the P.O. box, but that special guest brought it to me, Scotty P. So it's a stinky, linky mug. So thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Actually, that's another reborn one because the other one that was supposed to come to me to bring to you, they dropped it while they were packing it. So that's
a second reborn mug. Awesome. Magic Wolf, thank you for the tip, man. Oh, Crypto Joni, the rabbit hole to EWT is like a droog. Laugh out loud. Hugs. Hugs right back, Joni. Go EWT. Real world asset money market coming to Aave. Centrifuge AMA have announced. Yeah, that was in the works for a while. Now it's totally confirmed. I'm excited about that. Bullish on CFG and RWAs. No doubt. So let's listen to the Power Summit. You know, who was involved with it? Uh-oh. I'm not hearing anything. Shoot, you guys. This is a big part of the episode. Oh, man. Everything's messed up with this stream. I'm sorry, guys. Why is this not working? Oh, it's on Yeti. That's why.
Oh. The mic acted as the speaker.
Ooh, shoot.
It's okay. All you gotta do is...
Shoot. I'm gonna have to plug this in.
Actually, just go.
Sorry, guys, I wasn't set up. Like I said, my mic. I'm gonna do this. And hopefully this works, guys. I'm sorry. One sec.
Harmonized within European.
So that might have worked. Let me see.
And other electricity markets. So, let's dive straight in. And I'm delighted to firstly introduce one of, if not the most progressive corporate energy buyers. It's an honor to have the principal for energy and global infrastructure at Google joining us today from the US, Amanda Peterson-Correa. Over to you, Amanda.
So I hope you heard that, you guys. Amanda Peterson-Correa is the leader of energy, sustainable energy and the applications global. She's, you know, the big girl. And she gives a full-on presentation on renewable energy, DERs, distributed energy resources, and the advent of electricity markets across Europe. It's a pretty long conversation she gives. I mean, we're not going to go through all of it because it's over an hour.
They're saying the audio and the video is good now.
Cool, cool. Oh, someone knows who's here. Crypto Joni said, "Hey, Scotty P."
She's such a sweetheart.
Thank you. You are such a sweetheart, Crypto Joni. All right, so the leader of renewable energy and energy markets for Google Global is at this conference, the Power Summit 2021. But it's more than that, you guys. There was actually a panel. So let's listen in and figure out who's on the panel.
I'm now honored to be able to introduce the incredible panel of experts joining Amanda today from across Europe. First of all, we have Henrik Dam, Policy Officer at DG in European Commission. Next, Simone Aconero, who's the Energy Leader and CEO of FlexiDAO. Hannah Hunt, Impact Director at Resource Platform. And last but not least, I have in the studio with me Sebastian de Menten. He's the entrepreneur 24/7 Sustainable Solutions at NG.
So, did you hear that, you guys? They had the leader of energy for the European Commission, aka, you know, European governments, or Europe as a whole, the EU. They had FlexiDAO, the CEO of FlexiDAO. They had another person. I don't know who Hannah is, really. But then right here, you know, the guy on the right is NG. So, FlexiDAO, NG, European Union Commission. If you look on EnergyWeb's validator network, this isn't only their ecosystem, you guys. As you guys know, EnergyWeb's ecosystem is massive. Lot bigger. Many names in their ecosystem. This is their validator network. This is bigger. So anyone who's involved with the validator network is actually running an EnergyWeb node. They are part of the validation of the EnergyWeb blockchain. And as you can see, of course, EnergyWeb is running one, but right next to them is NG, and right next to NG is FlexiDAO, two of the people who are on the panel with Google. But we got to listen to what the European Union Commission guy, he actually said. Because this is, you know, what we saw with the blog from EnergyWeb is they are creating the future energy markets for the European Union. That's basically what they said.
It also applies for blockchain because, well, this is a very useful tool, but there are also many different ways of doing blockchain. It's just an IT app that you can use, and it needs some governance that will enable this to build. And this could, for instance, happen also in the context of some further standardization work that will be on its way soon. Thank you.
Future standardization work with blockchain technology, which will be on its way soon. Soon. So if you didn't know, there is a standard for blockchain and energy in Europe from the International Standards Association, IEESA, and it's called P2418.5, you guys. This is a standard for the energy sector. Now, it is a working group, you know, standards committee, it has a working group and everything. Now, guess who is a part of that? Ionis Vlachos of the Energy Web. Yeah, if you look down here, IEE P2418.5 standard for blockchain and energy working group. He is a member of those. Whoa, isn't that interesting? A standard for energy that will be deployed across Europe here soon. Not bad. Oh yeah, the EWT fundamentals are solid, you guys. Oh, people, I like Michelle Oliveira's like, what's happening? Yeah, it's gonna be big, you guys. I'm finding some good stuff. But it goes deeper, you guys. I mean, like I said, the research went a little deep today, and Tyler started bringing out the big shovels. So there was an initiative that was launched in November of 2020, you know, just over less than a year ago. It was called Energy Tag, and it was going to enable energy users to verify their source of their energy every hour. Within the white paper and the website, if you go to the website, you'll basically find what I found. But we will dive into the white paper that was written, and it is Granular Energy Certificates, EACs. Now, what's interesting is this was in partnership with InnoEnergy, EIT, which is a body of the European Union, as you can see, InnoEnergy. Now, guess who partnered with Google to pick Energy Web as the grant recipient? This thing, Google Backs, you know. Guess who partnered with Google to do that? Well, it was this InnoEnergy, as we can see the logo right there up top. Logo right here. Co-funded by the European Union. And he says, Google, in partnership with EIT Climate KIC, InnoEnergy, launched the 10 million Google Impact Challenge, GIC on Climate. And, of course, there is the Energy Web Foundation within there. But it goes deeper, you guys. If you go into the supporting organizations of Energy tab, you're just like, oh, yeah, this is what's happening. There's EDF Energy UK, if you know Energy Web. EDF's one of their people they work with. There's Elia Group. There's Engie. There's Energy Web Foundation. And there is Google. Yes, Google is one of the 10 original members that started working on this, including Energy Web, Engie, back in November of 2020. Obviously, since 2020 and the 10 original people, it's grown. It's about 60, 70 people, it looks like, as of right now. Yeah, big stuff. Yo, Chico, my thoughts on Avalanche. Our ecosystem TVL has grown a lot with the launch of their fund Avalanche Ranch, and they're super decentralized too. I do take crypto tips for altcoins at the very end of my stream. I should have like a warning tag or something to let people know. But yeah, I looked at one Avalanche project, their DEX. Joseph Sims, hey Chico, best channel in crypto. Thank you, man. Any thoughts on the recent censorship issue on OpenSea and Rarible? I mean, my thoughts are, I don't think, you know, in blockchain there should be censorship because that just goes against, you know, everything we know. A centralized operator saying what's good and what's not. So, I don't like it, but I do like Rarible. Also, what do I think about DEX marketplaces like Universe and SushiSwap Shuyu that are starting to bubble up? I haven't looked at those, so I couldn't comment on those personally, Joseph Stems. Now, those weren't cryptocurrencies per se. They were actually applications. Hey, Chico, will we touch 33-ish again after we break 52K? No. The markets are on, my friend. We're not going back to 30K as much as some of you want it to happen. So again, you guys, if we go back, and this, like I said, it doesn't stop at this energy tag. I've found some crazy stuff. It goes deeper. We got to go back to the actual article when EnergyWeb and Google first announced they were collaborating, and EnergyWeb had, won that grant. It says in the article, this grant and initiative will build upon existing open source software developed to support near identical use cases with TSOs, transmission system operators, Austrian Power Grid, 50 Hertz, and Elia Group, as well as DSOs, distribution system operators, Electrocaldientes, and Fluvius. So, guess what chicocrypto found? There is an Elia Group. Elia Group, it has 50 Hertz under their wing. Dashboard that you can't get into. But look what it says up top. Oh, shoot. I think I have this where you can't see up top. Hold on, let me fix it. Because you need to see this, you guys. Oh, it's all black! What happened? Display capture. Fit to screen. Booyah. Grandpa. Alright. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see it now. Let me know. So up top it says in the, the URL up top, it says web.ev, EV electric vehicle dashboard.energyweb.org, you guys. Elia Group. They are having, a application, something is being built on top of the EnergyWeb chain, which has to do with electric vehicles. And also beyond, because how you sign up for this is TSOs, DSOs, those things that were talked about back in the article. TSOs, Austrian Power Grid, 50 Hertz, Elia, and the DSOs, Electrocaldientes, and Fluvius. So that it was found by me. I hope you guys can see it. Do you know? Can you? Oh yeah. Booyah. We can see it. Hey, Musher Manzoor, toss a coin to your Chico. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Tossing those coins. Legend 1. Hey, Chico, will you make a video soon about Singularity Net and projects they are doing? I've been trying to figure out Singularity Net, so that's a possibility. Oh, Glenn Fisher Bachelor says my research is next level. Thank you, man. Yeah, up top, there it is. Energyweb.org. There is something going on big with Elia Group, with TSOs, DSOs, CPOs, EMSP. I don't even know what half this crap means. But it's something big. And then, HSV Porky, future blockchain leaks journalist, and Gator Green at Green Alt Crypto on Twitter. He actually posted this, Gator Green. If you guys want to give a follow for another great researcher besides Mickey, Gator Green at Green Alt Crypto is really great. He found something. I don't know where he found this from. I was trying to find it. But blockchain-based digital identities to integrate EVs into the power system. Talking about DIDs, the TSOs in there. And the timetable was July 2020 to December 2021. So in my opinion, this has to do with Google, of course. This has to do with the energy tag. And a lot of this has to do with the new energy systems they're deploying across Europe, in which Google and EnergyWeb are collaborating with. And so we have back to Walter Kook's tweet. He says, wow, what a week. Ready for the next one. Looking forward to talking to y'all on our EnergyWeb stage with Jesse Morris. Have a great weekend. As you could see in the title, I said big announcement or big news next week. Well, because next week is the stage event. EnergyWeb tweeted, let's talk about staking and more, ... On the August 26th, we'll host our third EnergyWeb stage event. EW Stage is an opportunity to connect with members of the EW team via a Discord stage event. Come join us on Discord. There's going to be some announcements. August 26th, which is next week. So I hope you guys like that research, because that was, whew, I was feeling good about it. Probably need to make a published video on it, just because I know my live streams are like back and forth. That's how my brain works when I'm live. But there was also good news within the cryptocurrency space. I've been saying MetaMask for some time is probably going to be doing a token, and it's pretty much confirmed now. MetaMask tweeted yesterday, "The parts of our code that are proprietary allow us to implement a sustainable and optional for users business strategy that allows us to keep building the wallet of the future. In that future, we want our community to be more involved in the governance of MetaMask, not less." Governance. If you're going to have crypto blockchain governance, guess what? You need a token. If you don't have a token, you can't do governance with a community. So MetaMask is using... that's why I would probably use MetaMask swapping feature within their wallet, because they're probably going to be airdropping to... I mean, there's two... I don't know. If they're just going to airdrop to people who've used the wallet, that's a crap ton of people. But if they wanted to, you know... that's so many people. If they wanted to make it, you know, more targeted, I would say they'd be airdropping to the people who've used some of the swapping features. Because the Ethereum blockchain can track that.
I think you're right.
Yeah. The chromosomes for the new creative economy, ERC 725 X and Y. So again, this ties into one of my top favorite projects for NFTs besides Muse. You know, I like Muse because it's DeFi infrastructure, but this is actually blockchain infrastructure. It's going to be an Ethereum shard for NFTs, and a pretty dominant one too, because it's going to be able to tie your NFTs back to identities that are transferable across Web3 applications. And as you can see, there's Fabian Vogelsteller talking about ERC 725 X and Y. He is the creator of the ERC20 standard, and he's coming out with now an identity standard called ERC 725. And if you guys know who Fabian is in ERC 725, as Jeremy would say, Luxo for life. Yeah, I'm bullish on Luxo, because Luxo, they came out in February 8th with their mainnet architecture. It was changing to a Casper beacon chain with EVM execution. And he said, by combining an execution environment Catalyst with a beacon chain running Casper FFG, the finality Ghost, Luxo will likely become the first ETH 2.0 blockchain to execute smart contracts even before Ethereum itself. That is big. So they released the L16 testnet here recently. It was dropped July 28th. So yeah, less than a month ago, the L16 testnet came out. They've had the L14 testnet out for a while, since February. So now that they've moved on to L16, that means the mainnet's getting close. And if we go in their GitHub, L16 was just worked on, updated 11 hours ago. And then in the original article about, you know, the mainnet and everything they posted in February, they said, after these modifications, we will launch the L16 public test network to test the network stability over time. That was launched, you know, last month. And they're going to test it over time. And then we'll launch the mainnet when we consider the test network stable. So I would say, you know, another couple months, maybe month or two. They're probably going to let L16 run, and then, of course, after stability is reached, and it may even be quicker, I don't know, because it's been out for a month, the mainnet will come, and that's only good for Luxo, you guys. I don't know how good Luxo's been doing lately. But, yeah, 1220, we're sitting pretty. You got down to 5. But regarding Luxo, and Luxo is going to be an NFT shard, where, I mean, you guys, there's going to be multiple projects built on top of the Luxo blockchain in their shard that's going to connect right back to Ethereum 2.0. And one of those that I'm figuring out is EcoFi. So I actually just recently picked up some EcoFi. And yeah, it's up 32% right now. Whoo. Uh-oh. EcoFi Eco is a NFT project. And they've tweeted what they do. Real art, real NFTs. So what does that mean? Real art, real NFTs. Well, they are doing fractionalization of art, real world art pieces, actually. So they're breaking down real world art into fractions that you can pick up on DEXs. I mean, probably not even centralized exchanges. This is probably going to be a fully DEX-based project. And you can own a piece of like Van Gogh, Picasso, some really, expensive pieces of art. And the connections to Luxo are not super obvious. They don't say, it's built on Ethereum right now. Where are the connections for Luxo? They don't say they're building on Luxo. But Kevin Monahan, I think I got his last name right. He is the founder, coordination and project manager, as well as, one of the main team members that launched this. And he actually here's Kevin right here, so you can get a closer picture of him. This is some of the Eco team members. But get a good look at his face. He was just right here talking with Fabian Vogelsteller. This was back in July of 2020. So I'm having, and if you didn't know, one of Luxo's first use cases is actually the fashion industry. So going into high value, really, expensive art pieces just seems like a natural transition from Ethereum to the Luxo mainnet. So I wouldn't doubt if once Luxo's mainnet goes live, EcoFi is going to be one of the first projects to jump onto their blockchain and shard. And that is actually, all I got for you guys today. We are to the favorite part of some people. I don't know. Some people love this. Some people hate it. I love it because I get to, hang out with the community. Oops. But now we're bringing in our special guest as well. For the altcoin questions. And I'm going to pull up this really quick. Guess who's here with me, everyone? To answer some questions, too.
But only this part of my torso.
No, you got to squeeze in a little bit more. There he is. Scotty P.
How's it going, guys? How's it going, Chico Army?
Yeah, unfortunately, the green screen doesn't go as far. Let me see if I can fix it. I got a little bit more of you. Yeah, that's as far as my camera goes. Let's try moving it.
Let me scoot here.
There we go.
Is that better?
We're close.
We're closer.
There we go.
See, now it looks like it. Oh, no, wrong way.
There we go. You're good.
All right, there we go.
All right, guys. So, yeah, let's talk about altcoins and your questions. And Scotty P is going to throw his own. Hey, Theo King, thank you for the $5 tip, man. Can we see what's in your MetaMask right now? No, you cannot, Theo King. I mean, people have some of my wallets. They're public. I don't care if people know. So, yeah. You can find out what's in those wallets, but not my other ones. Hey, Chico, I know you were planning on looking into Helium Network. Did I ever get into it? Helium, I have been, trying to look. Time is slim. If I'm not, researching it for the day, unfortunately, I don't have time to really look into it. But this is one I have been wanting to because of, people-powered networks. I mean, this is one I could see Luxo actually collaborating with on a level. So, yeah, I mean, wireless networks powered by the people for the people. It sounds interesting. And they have some hardware out. Definitely sounds interesting, and it's on my mind, but not as of yet. Have you looked at it, Scotty P?
I have not. But, which one is it? Helix?
Helium.
Helium. Let's see. Magic 8 Ball says no.
Nope, Magic 8 Ball doesn't say it, says it's no-go.
No, that's a no-go. That's a hard no.
Hey, Celine Solomon, you retracted your message and you put out a big tip. Thank you so much. Whatever did you say? Is my question. Have my own question for you. Kirsho Sayed Duad. Hey, Chico, can I get a shout out to New Make Furniture, aka CEO? Hey, New Make Furniture and SL Furniture, aka Big Boss and Ram It In. Hey, what's up? What's up, SL Furniture? Thanks, love the work rate, bro. No problem, man. Thank you for the tip. And yeah, it sounds like you're the CEO of a furniture company or something. So shout out to New Make and SL Furniture. What are your thoughts on the ETF platform PLE Platform? Never heard of it. ETF platform. I mean, I don't see how some of these crypto ETFs are going to be able to fight with the actual ETFs. DEXT, Pair 6 on there. ETF trading platform. Do they have a team? If I don't see a team, I am like, oh, I don't see a team. I'd be careful with this one. Powered by Polkadot and built by on Optimism? Huh? That's weird. I'd have to look into this. I just don't see how Optimism and Polkadot are going to connect to each other. Optimism's being really like guarded over their code and everything, and who can build on top of it. So
Magic 8 Ball says all signs point to no.
All signs point to no. Uh-oh. From the Magic 8 Ball.
Science! This is science.
Richard Ambrose. Big fan, Chico. BMI had their first successful payout. Why the hell hasn't insurance projects caught on yet? Cheers, bro. They have. I mean, insurance projects. It's called BMI. Oh, Bridge Mutual. I know Bridge. They will eventually catch on more and more as DeFi hacks continue to happen. What needs to happen is Bridge Mutual or Nexus Mutual or some of these other projects. I mean, the one I'm bullish on in insurance is ETHEREUM, but they haven't even put out their DeFi insurance products yet. So can't really say that they're going to be able to cover a DeFi hack. I mean, when a big hack happens and Nexus Mutual or one of these is able to cover the people of the hack, that's when these things are going to go crazy. But unfortunately, the projects that are getting hacked and stuff aren't ones that are using these things. I mean, maybe that's on the side of the hacker. I don't know. But once a big payout does happen from one of these, it's just going to push insurance projects and the tokens pretty high, in my opinion. And it will happen, too. What's going on with XDAI Stake? Aren't they working on the HBFT protocol with Luxo? No, not anymore. They were working with Honey Badger and the Finality, but no, not anymore. And I don't even know if XDAI is anymore. I think they're moving to a different model. I may be wrong with that, though. What is your opinion? I appreciate the tip, too, Shane and Richard. What is your opinion on DeFi solutions built on BTC like Stacks or Sovereign? I mean, we got to see the stuff, you know. A lot of Stacks and Sovereign don't have any projects that are gaining, you know. they need to put it out, and they need to get users, and users are used to the Ethereum ERC20 standard. Most DeFi crypto users are used to MetaMask. They're used to the tooling and the tools built for the Ethereum ecosystem. I talked about that in my video with Ethereum the other day. Binance and their original chain, it was a failure, massive failure, because they created their own standard and they created a silo because they thought they were going to be the next Ethereum. We don't need to connect to Ethereum. We don't need to. It's a bad move. So whoever can create, the ERC20 on top of Bitcoin, then we could see some cool stuff. It's just right now, a lot of it isn't built with the ERC20 standard because it's basically like Bitcoin maxis bending the knee to Ethereum. But I've said this for some time. The Lightning Network isn't Bitcoin's second layer. It is on a commerce level, I guess you could say, but it's not. Ethereum is Bitcoin's smart contract layer, and we're already seeing that with how many Bitcoin are being transferred over to the Ethereum blockchain. Appreciate the tip, Dan Carrier. Thoughts on MBX? Have you heard of MBX?
I have not.
I haven't either. Mobycoin. It's on Stellar Lumens? I haven't seen a Stellar-based project in a while.
Huh.
It's a charity coin.
Yeah.
How long has this been out for? It's been out since November 20.
Really?
Wow. Interesting.
What's the volume?
It's been pumping lately, but low alright volume. But most things have been pumping lately. You can't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into it deeper. It's interesting it's built on Stellar Lumen, but in my opinion, that's not like the best thing because, again, you're creating your own standards tooling that people aren't used to. What's up with Bifrost going up almost 200% this week? Do you know anything about Bifrost? I do know a lot about Bifrost. If it's the same Bifrost you're talking about, where did you go?
You guys, you should see what's on his screen here.
Yeah.
With all the tips and everything. So
it's hard to filter.
So if he ever misses one of your tips, chill.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I do. Is it BNC? Because I don't think Bifrost is even out. Which one are you talking about? BFC? Oh, the BFC I'm interested in is Bifrost. BNC. I don't know much about this Bifrost. Korea. Ooh, Neo. Gross. I'm not a big fan. If that's their first partner they list. Don't know too much about this one, so I couldn't comment on it. But if it's BNC you're talking about, they're not on CoinGecko. I don't think the token's even released yet. Robinson Bachu. Chico, check Aave. They have big things coming up. Their metaverse coming up, and Ghost will be on Aave soon. Robinson, I do think Aave is interesting. I think it's more interesting than Axie Affinity. So the metaverse, once that releases, is going to be interesting. Probably a good time to pick up. Oh, I typed in Ghost. I mean, might not be a bad time. I mean, 1 year chart looks bullish as crap. No doubt about that. It's not letting me show the max, so. Or that is the max. Huh. Yeah, it's bullish as crap chart. There's no doubt about that. Let us know about Iteration Syndicate and Reina Einstein MMA. I like ITS and Reyna. They're involved with Doge 1 launch on some pretty big levels. Unfortunately, the Doge hype, went down. But the Doge hype is going to come back because, as you've seen, Vitalik Buterin joined the Doge Foundation. There's going to be Doge Ethereum, and I can't wait for that. But the hype will come back with Doge 1, especially as Elon Musk starts promoting it. And it's just, I'm glad Elon Musk is being quiet about it. He needs to be quiet. People were getting sick of Elon. So, Iteration and Reyna will have their day. It's just, really need the turn of the year to come, end of the year, and Elon to really start talking about the launch, SpaceX to talk about it, all types of news outlets to talk about it. Oh God, Raymond Bjorvik. What are my thoughts on Cardano? I dislike it. The release of their smart contracts is going to be basic as can be. People are going to be very disappointed, and yeah. I mean, one project I know is moving over, but they're still staying on Ethereum. That's the funny thing, is because they know the smart contracts are going to be extremely basic. What are your thoughts on Cardano, Scotty P?
I don't like it. I mean, I just don't like him. However, I did see, like, this morning when I was I was looking at Decrypt, which is kind of what, USA Today for crypto.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the headline. I didn't click into the story because I don't care. But but I saw something about Cardano price does this, but it made it sound that Charles was having a backstep from something. I didn't click into it because I didn't care enough. But it looked like it was probably a negative story on him. I just don't like it. I don't like it. There's a gajillion tokens.
Yeah.
We know what's behind it.
Yep, exactly.
No smart contracts.
Crypto Wife. Hey, Chico, can you give some Tyler analysis on ACH, please? Thanks for all you do. No problem. Thank you for the tip, Crypto Wife. Been watching you for years. Heck yes. Thank you. ACH. I'm trying to think of what coin that is. Alchemy. It got some hype, because people were saying it was going to be used for payments. I mean, payment tokens are probably going to be pretty big. As AMP has surged up the charts, I mean, AMP was probably where Alchemy Pay is right now, and AMP is in the top 50, 60, I think, right now. But yeah, a lot of people are saying Alchemy Pay is going to be a dominant payment token. I haven't looked into it deep enough to, make a call on that. Do, my research, with Energy Web. But if I was to do some Tyler analysis with technicals, Jiminy Criminy, I would say it's probably going to go back up and reach that high. Because that was, this is here recently. Yeah, it's probably going to go back up. It's hitting its bottom right here. That's my Tyler analysis on the price.
Magic 8 Ball.
What's the Magic 8 Ball say?
Outlook not so good.
Outlook not so good on Scotty P's 8 Ball, but...
Hey, this is science. I have nothing to do with this. This is straight science.
Hey, Chico, any thoughts on XDC? Vin124, thank you for the $10 tip, man. XDC, it's in the top 100. I remember. I haven't looked into... Oh, yeah, it's XZenFin.
Have you noticed that 8 Ball is kind of a little negative today?
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It hasn't been saying anything.
No, because, I mean, this one. Look what he already said about this one.
No, geez, 8 Ball. It says it's fastest. It's a third generation blockchain. They have some good partners. I don't like how they say they're third generation, That's just building on hype. It's an XDPOS hybrid network. I mean, if they're siloed from Ethereum, it's going to be freaking hard. I'll tell you that right now.
What's a masternode?
Oh, KYC compliant masternodes. Interesting. But yeah, if they're siloed from Ethereum, that's the only thing. It sounds like it's its own blockchain. They're kind of saying we're better than Ethereum. Hopefully they create a good bridge, because they're going to need it.
Magic 8 Ball says my sources say no.
Uh-oh. Hey, what's your targets for CFG? Top 100 eventually. I mean, I don't know what price target. I don't put a price target. You know, it's ranked 377 right now. It's eventually going to be a top 100 cryptocurrency, because they're the project that's moved fastest and the quickest on RWA's real world assets. What I found interesting, though, regarding Centrifuge is, I don't know if this was on ETH Atlanta's website. They said they're partners, or if it's on Provide's website. No, it's got to be on Provide. Crypto, oops. Now, someone put this, it's probably Unibright's website. Centrifuge is a partner of Provide and Unibright. I think that's what, I may be wrong, actually, because I'm not seeing it here. So it might be Unibright side of things. But someone showed that to me today. That's why I was like, oh. But, yeah, they are moving the fastest on RWAs. Are also a project that works, you know, with two different types of ecosystems. I mean, they've taken the DeFi side of things, and they're deploying, paying people out with DAI, which is, of course, Ethereum DeFi. But the NFTs, which they're taking the RWAs, real-world assets, and putting them as NFTs on the Polkadot side and their Centrifuge chain. My Helium hotspot is mining over $500 a month with the cost power of a light bulb. Imagine if the price gets to $100 HNT. That's not bad. I might have to check that out, YarH. $500 a month. I mean, if you set one up, that's nice. Celine Solomon, MX50. I don't know what currency that is, but I appreciate it.
Mexico.
Mexico?
Gotta be, right?
Hey. What part of Mexico? Michael Fox Salad. Any thoughts on the Mina protocol? Zero knowledge proofs and 22 gigabytes. I asked Scotty this before, so it would be interesting for your combined thoughts. I've looked at Mina a little bit. It surged up the rankings. Had some hype. It's gone back down from that hype. Yeah, initially out the gate, it had a big hype. And it was not, yeah, it was released like at the worst time, so yeah.
Michael Fox Salad is just my favorite profile name.
It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Always have to say his name.
It's gotta be. I mean, it's light blockchain, and the thing about that is, where's the security? If it's so light, I don't understand how it can be so light and be secure at the same time. And then my thoughts on that are what I say probably a million times over. Where is the connection to Ethereum? If you are not building a bridge back to Ethereum, you're creating a siloed blockchain protocol. You're done. You're dust. It's shown itself over and over throughout 2 cycles now. I mean, back in 2017, EOS, blah blah blah, Neo. I mean, they all built siloed blockchains not connecting to Ethereum, and now that came to bite them back in the butt. Neo and EOS are scrambling to build bridges, while other projects had their bridges out, and yeah, it has worked better. So hopefully there's a good bridge and it's not a siloed blockchain. Oops. My thoughts on DAI. Raymond Bjork, I love DAI. I use DAI. It's one of the stable coins besides USDC for payments and stuff, it's just easier. It's USDC's integrated a little bit further, but I use USDC and DAI the most. So yeah, love MakerDAO and DAI. Appreciate the tip, man. D's Pidgey. Check XPRT persistence next gen financial product at your fingertip. Sounds good. Good sales pitch. Appreciate the tip too. XPRT persistence. Ranked pretty high. I mean, it's got a $324 million market cap. Unfortunately, no team. That's a high market cap to have no team. Eventually, they got to show themselves. Been audited or... Oh, they're trying to do what Centrifuge is doing. Huh, interesting. Terra, okay. Oh, Arrington Capital backs them, okay. Now I see why they're ranked so high. I may have to look into it, see what they're doing. These just right to a DEX, a weird DEX I've never heard of. A Syndex? Is this their own? Huh. Interesting. I don't know about that one. Lavio Popoff.
I like the image on the website, though. That's kind of hypnotizing.
Yeah, it's a good image. It's a good website and everything. They need their team on there, that's for sure. But again, Arrington Capital wouldn't invest into a full-on bullcrap project. Oh, man, I hope it didn't skip me. Okay. Lavio Popoff, thank you for the $5. You retracted your message, so I don't know what you said. Rayrod9, Chico, thank you. Your research is completely changing my life. You are a godsend, brother. Hey, I appreciate that, Rayrod. That's why I made my channel. I made my channel in 2017 because I looked at all the crypto YouTubers who are popular, and I'm like, these guys do not know what they're doing. This is going to be bad for a lot of participants, getting in a lot of coins that are going to go down to zero forever. Of course, you know, some of the coins I promoted in 2017, you know, weren't the best. I was learning myself, but I've really got into my groove, especially since 2018 and on. Once I figured out Ethereum is going to be the center of everything blockchain. And yeah, I'm trying to point people in the right direction and do it in the right way. Fully disclosing my sponsorships, not hiding sponsorships or just saying it's sponsored, you know, without fully disclosing, you know, how much you're being paid. So I'm trying to change the influencer game, and hopefully that works and you guys are enjoying it.
May I interject something here?
Of course, Scotty.
Now, let me tell you, and like I was telling you last night, man, you change lives, and in so many ways, and so many, it touches so many other people's lives. But I was telling you last night, I got a message. A friend of mine that I met at work, he got into crypto right before the DeFi summer. Followed a lot of your calls, talked to me, how do you do this, how do you do that? Anyway, several months later, sent me a message that, wow, I just made my first $100,000 in crypto. Then a couple of weeks after that, he goes, oh, just did the down payment on this ranch.
Oh, wow.
And today, his daughter Daisy just said her first word. So shout out to you, Caleb. But man, you are touching lives.
Caleb, I'm so happy that you made, your first 100K and you were able to buy a ranch off my content, man. That makes me feel amazing.
So shout out to Daisy.
Yeah, and also you, Ray Rod. I'm appreciative that you guys still tune in and watch me. My goal with the channel was not to. I mean, of course, I want to make money, but my goal with the channel wasn't to become some millionaire, have the most money in the world. I still live pretty frugally, even though I do have, that type of money now, a couple million. But I'm very conservative still. I don't pump and dump coins. I mean, if I'm going to buy a coin, I only put in a little bit, because that's stupid to do to your subs. And a lot of people do it in the space, in even larger ones. Have you heard of Max? I found it by going to the space page with Gamma, Rho, and Beta. Click on Z, then click the sales address. The Ether scan shows 3 coin, Z, Tether, and Max. The last active 70 days ago. TomTom, I haven't. I would have to look into that. But people can send addresses and wallets, coins all the time. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here. So it's what I would think is someone was just trying to, get hype built around it. But it's possible there may be something there. I would have to check that. And I'm actually probably going to check that after because that interests me. Tom, I appreciate the tip too. And if I find something, the rabbit hole takes me where research takes me sometimes. I mean, I can't even believe, like, when I start my research, where my research takes me. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Like, today, I was like, no way. So, if I do find something, there will be a video made. J. Ra the Roo. Thoughts on Altcoin and Linkpool? Much love to you. Or much love, yo. Much love back, brother. J. Ra the Roo. Altcoin. Never heard of that. But I'm bullish on Linkpool. Altcoin. This one's big time micro cap. It's out of rank 1000. Oh. J. the Roo. It's a fart chain coin. I mean, watch out for these. They literally, Binance Smart Chain created a copy and paste template for coins. I'm not saying the Smart Chain did it. Oh, it's public team. That's good. This almost looks kind of fake, though. Oh, he's out of Houston, Texas.
Make sure it doesn't have that actor's face on you.
Yeah, I would be careful for these guys, though, running a ICO on Fart Chain and being in USA.
One of the viewers says, FYI, Ascendex is BitMax rebranded.
Oh, BitMax rebranded. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Fart Chain projects, so I mean, I would... Ethereum Fart Chain projects are not going to make it. I'll tell you that right now. I appreciate your tip, though, Jay. And I love Linkpool. I hold Linkpool, and you better be stacking LPLA. A lot of people, look at Linkpool staking, because you can stake your Linkpool. But the APR right now is only, above 1%. You're like, well, I can get more with USDC, stablecoin, other projects provide way more, liquidity pools, you can get way more. But you're getting also LPLA, which is going to be needed once Link staking comes to be able to stake with Linkpool nodes, which are some of the most dominant nodes in Chainlink's ecosystem. They're going to be providing the most revenues. So if you don't have LPLA, you're going to have to buy it from people who have LPLA, like me, and people who are staking their Linkpool. Please check out Convex CVX. It's built on top of Curve. 3-month-old and already 84 million Curve permanently locked in it. Almost 6 billion TVL on DeFi Pulse. I've actually heard of Convex, and it interested me. I'll remember it. Yeah, the website's pretty, like, basic. Yep. But basic is good. That's not like a bad thing. I mean, this is a good website. Basic is good. But again, you're getting up in the higher, you know, amounts. I know people want to be anon, but you got to have a team. I don't see one here. But they are involved with Curve pretty heavily. So I wouldn't think they are a scam. But that's nice to see a team. And this is one I have been wanting to look deeper into. I mean, Curve is pretty undervalued for how much TVL is locked up in this. And this seems to have pretty large amount of TVL too. And pretty far down there with Curve. D-Buy, same dev as Shib, Lease, StarL, still at $10 million market cap. I'm not a big fan of Shib. Those ones, you know, meme coins aren't my thing. Not seeing it on here, so it must be pretty new. Yeah, so I don't care, you know, meme coin dev, that's not that important to me. I don't think it should be important to anyone. Like I made my video a few days ago regarding coins that are in the top 100 that shouldn't be. A lot of... Only Doge. The only meme coin that deserves to be in the top 100 is Dogecoin. Because there's bigger things going on behind the scenes than just a meme coin now. A lot of these meme coins that broke into the top 100, including Shib, are just meme coins. They are trying to create use cases, but you're not. I'll tell you that right now, and eventually they'll drop out. Above Y Alan T. Thanks for the $5 tip. And you too, Dan Johnson. What do I think about Thundercore TT? Never heard of it. Have you heard of this one?
Never. Actually, I've seen it in the chat.
Really?
But I never looked into it.
Oh, it's its own block explorer? Yikes. Again, you guys, this is tough. Build your own blockchain without connecting to Ethereum. Own smart contract language too.
And the thing that scares me about that, what they're saying they are, but the website is pretty non-sharp.
Yeah, the website isn't the greatest either. It's decent, better than some, but it's not.
I know not everybody's an artist, but I'm just saying,
Yeah. Staking pool. They have a staking pool. So that means the smart contracts must work. They have a staking pool. Huh. I'd have to look into what their... it's EVM compatible. Oh, okay. There we go. Now this kind of more interests me. When I saw the staking, I was like, they have to have, you know, something there, because smart contracts and similar to EVM. But yeah, it's interesting that it's EVM compatible. I might have to take a deeper look. I appreciate the tip and the tip above Alan T. Daniel Lee, thank you for the Canadian $6.99. I appreciate that. What do you think about Susu's potential when EWT pumps? Well, from what I am gathering with Susu and what they're building is a lot of these EACs, energy certificates, energy assets. It's going to take some time for, you know, what am I looking for? It's going to take some time for the big already built energy trading systems where a lot of these things are built to integrate blockchain technology. So Susu and, you know, the DEXs that they're going to build and are basically there for the time when, and they may grow larger than some of these because they're there so these can be traded right away. You know, we don't got to wait for regulators. We can start trading these energy assets through those DEXs right away. So, I mean, it's hard to say, you know, of course, you know, if some of the dominant systems implement blockchain, you know, is Susu already going to be that far ahead that it won't matter? I don't know. Quick answer to that. But I hold and am just holding on to my Susu that I have. Then 124, Yo Chico, do you like Avalanche? I like Avalanche a little bit more than some of the other ones because Chainlink is very involved with Avalanche. I actually might have to do a video on that here soon because the Link and Avalanche connection goes pretty dang deep. So I like it more than things like Solana, Cardano. I mean, Avalanche was built to be fully EVM compatible too. And Avalanche, like I showed, it's up big time. Over 151%. Over 7 days. Hey, Chico, do you own Dogethereum? How do we get it? No, Dogethereum. Dogethereum is basically an effective bridge for Dogecoin and Ethereum. So the interoperability between those two are as smooth as butter. Truebit is working on Dogethereum. Or a version of Dogethereum, I guess you could say. But Vitalik's talked about Truebit too, so I do think Truebit is the Dogethereum protocol company. Right there. I mean, they've been working on Dogethereum since October of 2018. Jean-Gregor Orban de Zervi. I probably said that last part, or probably all of it wrong. What's your opinion on SolarCoin, the biggest token in terms of wallets on EnergyWeb? I haven't looked into SolarCoin, but that's interesting that they have that. Not coming up on. I thought they came up on CoinGecko, but low carbon blockchain for sold in 130 countries. Oh, it's on Carbon Swap. Interesting. This is interesting, actually. Huh. I'm gonna have to look into this one. That's why it's not coming up on CoinGecko. I mean, these things are plays, you know. Carbon Swap is a play that, you know, I mean, that's just my thoughts on what Carbon Swap is, you know, in Susu. I don't know for sure, you know. SolarCoin too. It's interesting that they have this all out. But again, I mean, it's a risk because I don't have no proof of that. Research proof. It's just my thoughts. What I think. And even that, you know, I'm like, I don't have too much. I got the Susu I got from, you know, staking and putting down the LPs back in the day. Or a few months ago. Hey Chico, what do I think about Illuvium? Are you more bullish on CFG or EWT? I'm more bullish on EWT. I do like Illuvium. The reason I'm more bullish on EnergyWeb is because the research. I mean, I've put out so many freaking videos on EnergyWeb, deep research videos, and I keep just going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. It's crazy.
But when you answered the door, your eyes said, "Oh my God, you gotta see this."
Yeah, it happens almost constantly. Like the new stuff I find, it blows my freaking mind. Every time I research them, there's something new, and yeah, it's just crazy. But I love Illuvium, of course. Blockchain gaming has had its hype. I'm sure the hype's calming down a little. Yeah, Illuvium's still doing fine, up at 488. It was up at 5, I think its high was like 5 something. But yeah, it's meeting quick resistance though. I mean, it dropped down to 419 and it's bouncing back around the 500 level. Bullish on IOV. Especially, like, Axie Infinity is great, you know, but Axie Infinity doesn't have connections to synthetics. Illuvium is built by Kieran and Kane, not Kane Warwick, the other Warwick brother. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Sorry, bro. But Kieran and... The two Warwick brothers are building Illuvium, and they, of course, their brother Kane is creator of synthetics. There's going to be collaborations, partnerships, assets, back and forth down the road. Any thoughts on Argo token? See Lou. It's been doing well lately. But again... Why isn't Argo coming up? Oh. It is doing well. But this is the one I'm thinking about. Built on Ethereum. Hosting and storage. I mean... Who? Akash is on there. And Handshake. Oh. Interesting. I'm going to have to look into those connections to Handshake and Akash. Interesting.
Where's Woo?
Because Akash is going to be big. Oh, you can get AKT right now? I didn't even know that. Yeah, Akash is going to be big. I'm going to have to pick me up my Akash here soon. I'm going to have to look into Argo. I mean, those connections are interesting. Silu, I appreciate the tip, man. And you too, Daniel Lee. Tolek Banan. Any thoughts on Hex and the coming Pulse chain? No thoughts on that. I'm not a big fan of Richard. A lot of people love Hex because it's done well, but you can't get your get your profit anything out. It's like, okay, that's cool on paper. Thoughts on Tokmak? I appreciate your tip, too. Don't think I'm just, like, skipping you. I'm just not a big fan of Richard Hart. His hex cult put a hex curse on me. That's why I had my string of bad luck here recently. But I went to a magician, shaman, and they released his curse against me.
Thank God. I'm just concerned about that.
So, you guys try to put another one. It's going to go back on you. I have a shield over me. No thoughts on Tokmak. There was some talk of, I think, integrations with Ohm here recently. But this did look interesting to me. Does have a good TVL asset. And some good APRs, especially on their LPs. 561 APR. Pretty dang good. I mean, even for locking these up, USDC, you're getting 106 APR. That's way better than Coinbase's whatever 1-2% they pay you. But there's risk with DeFi protocols. Like if you're going to go into these DeFi protocols and lock up, you know, your USDC, I don't recommend putting in, you know, $100,000. You know, but it depends on your risk tolerance, how much, you know, your portfolio looks like and all that type of things. Appreciate the tip, Kylus, and I am, you know, semi-interested in Tokmak. I just haven't had the time to look in. Hey, Tyler, KeeperDAO has a new product called the Hiding Vault with Compound. Manage assets in a vault, protect funds against liquidation on their new website. That's interesting. I hold some KeeperDAO. I like MEV coins. I believe MEV is going to be one of the biggest issues, most talked about things on Ethereum here soon. And across blockchains. You're going to know some of these blockchains are running funny business if they don't have MEV problems. That means they're not decentralized. So if there aren't MEV problems on, you know, Solana, Polkadot, any other blockchain, with validators and stakers, Cardano, then you know there's funny business going on. Is it on their just website, not their app? I don't see it. The Hiding Vault. I don't see it, my friend. Is it in their app? Is this it? I may have to look into it. I do hold some KeeperDAO, so this will be on my list. If this is what you're talking about. I just don't see it called the Hiding Vault. Just a vault. Appreciate your tip, Itoshi Oliver. Thoughts on Dajira coin? Game in development. White paper reads well. Also really like the shirt guy in the background. Where did you get it? The shirt guy in the background? You like Scotty P? Shirt? Where did you get your shirt?
Amazon.
Amazon.
And I will tell you, you know, because I've done a whole lot of the traveling and all that stuff out there, and a lot of people say, hey, you should come to our area and do that. Bull, you should do that. But everybody should at least have one Bitcoin shirt or one whatever shirt when you're walking around, because you would not believe, it may take a while, but you'll find that person that wants to hear everything about it. Mm-hmm. You'll run into them, but you won't if you don't have a shirt being out there being an ambassador.
Exactly. And actually, Scotty P, if you can't see this, gave me this shirt. It's Ethereum's logo melting, and it says DeFi is hot. And then on the back, we have a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy quote.
Except applied to Ethereum.
Except applied to Ethereum. So, yeah, I really like this shirt. It's a great one.
You ought to see it on our model.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I bet it looks good. Dajira token. I've never heard of it. Dojira. If it's fart chain, okay, it's not. It sounded like a fart chain project. It's pretty meme-ish. I'd watch out. Public team. It looks like that's good. But not super public. I mean, anyone can make a Twitter with, you know, just a picture. But... terrible human. That's not good.
Or he's a cat enthusiast, average programmer.
He's honest. That's good. They have these guys LinkedIn, so that's pretty. Again, meme-ish. It looks just like they're trying to ride meme hype. Be careful. Be careful with the meme tokens. Jay, I appreciate your tip too. ... Jay Show, hey Tyler, what's your TA on Phantom? Thanks, man. Love your channel. Well, Phantom could have, you know, a lot of Phantom's hype and goodness rides on the coattail of Andre Cronje. Andre has said that, you know, and he's getting kind of sick with Ethereum. He's going to move a lot of Yearn's protocols, projects, from dApps, everything over to possibly Phantom. He's worked with Phantom. He's helped develop the tech. But again, relying on one person to do that is like, And I'm sure a lot of projects are going to take the avalanche route and release huge incentive programs. I think Avalanche's was like $150 million for protocols to come build on top of them. I'm sure Phantom, Solana, all these guys are going to be copy and pasting that here soon.
Weren't they just
and as you've seen what happened with Avalanche, you know, they're up to 150% over 7 days. So there could be hype coming if one of these projects announces they're doing something similar.
Weren't they just in the news this week? Something.
Phantom?
Yeah.
I don't know. Eden Network is big time undervalued, and now they have more than 50% of the ETH mining hash power. It was a good call of yours. Waiting for the next video on it. Bernuni Albadu. Yeah, Eden Network. It's an MEV coin too, but we did a sponsored video with them. This was sponsored, just so everyone knows. Out the gate, it's, I mean, up 367, doing pretty well right now. $1 million worth of volume on Sushi. But regarding, I mean, everyone knows my MEV pick. That is Alchemist coin. And once people realize what Alchemist is and they're doing, I mean, it's hard for people to understand because there is no plan. They're not as organized and, you know, have the marketing teams like other projects. But sometimes, like, no plan is the best plan of all, is all I have to say. So, super bullish on Alchemist. Hey, Chico, price prediction for EWT 2022. Love your work. It depends. I mean, we might be back down to the price where we're at right now because 2022 would be where I expect a full-on bear market to be. No coin's going to be immune to the bear market that comes. But I mean, with this bull market, I could see Energy Web getting upwards of 50, possibly more. I mean, eventually it's going to be a top 10 coin, but that doesn't mean the price is going to be pumping significantly in that bear market. It means that EWT is going to be dropping less than some of these other coins that are going to be dropping 99%. And it'll work its way into the top 100. I mean, within the past week, it's already worked its way from 180. It was ranked. It's at 139 right now. People are yeah.
Now, I was going to tell you, on Alchemist coin, for the new Aludel, for the new V2 or whatever, if you had staked on day 1 of the new one, you'd be on day 58 of 60 to be at the maximum reward, that 10x rewards. If you did it day 1. Day
1? Yes. I don't know if I did it day 1. I think I was like 1 or 2 days later. So that means, you know, within the next week, 10x rewards. 10x rewards are going to be coming for those people. And it builds quick, too. Oh, yeah, the rewards do. So it's going to be interesting to see that come. And it's going to make a lot of Alchemist coin holders happy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go back.
Oh, no, totally. That was good interjection. Are wrap coins the same value as the original? They should be, but of course there's arbitrage that can be played. You know, Bitcoin and wrap Bitcoin have sometimes different values, and people play that arbitrage game back and forth. I mean, wrap Bitcoin's at 48,940, and Bitcoin's at 49,049. So no, they're not always equal, you know, but they should be.
Check out that VETH.
VETH?
Isn't that the one that we did the...
Yeah, the voucher ETH.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You see the difference, the price difference
Oh,
there?
yeah, big time price difference.
It's been that way since that came on the market, and I don't understand why.
The arbitrage game can be played, you know. The reason probably with VETH is because the ETH doesn't unlock out of it until ETH 2.0 comes.
But you can pull those rewards along the way if you want.
Oh yeah, I mean you could pick
Okay.
up you can pick up voucher ETH as you can see for 2,100 right now. You just have to hold that until ETH 2.0 comes out. So basically you could pick up VETH, which each VETH has an ETH behind it, and you get it and you're able to unlock it on the VETH website once ETH 2.0 comes live.
Which may be...
Who knows? And no one knows. That's why. That's
in a
why.
galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, that's why it's 2,100 instead of
'Cause that's a
Ethereum.
long shot gamble. All right. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
And
wow.
for everybody that keeps asking me, there's your answer.
And so there's Ethereum. So, I mean, a lot of people could just be stacking, you know, VETH if they trust that, you know, Ethereum 2.0 is coming this year, end of year. You know, that would be, you're able to get it at $4,000 off, you know, an ETH.
But there's so many options right now, man. That's a huge opportunity cost.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Infinite Machine. He just get 100. I don't know how I skipped that, brother. Dinner and drinks are on me tonight, fellas. Enjoy. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Oh, yeah, dude. You're the man.
He's always such a good contributor, too.
Oh, of course. He contributes on a level that a lot of people... I don't know if I want to dox, you know, who he is. So I'll just leave it as is.
But I mean, like, even on, like, mine, because my chats are smaller, even though I got bad eyes. But there's always good just interaction.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good contributor.
Oh, yeah. Contributes on a level that most people don't know.
Ah. All right. Well, then thank you for the secret I don't know.
Any update on Y-axis from $60 to $3.36? No. It's having a rough time. That's for sure. But yeah, that's a nasty chart. Oh no, it says its all-time high was about 80. It's even worse. I mean, I only picked up a small amount of Y-axis like I do with a lot of new projects because there's risk with these. Y-axis obviously hasn't fulfilled on, you know, some of their promises, so.
Let me,
Nelson Flores, and Y-axis was... Oh, is that because I'm on the wrong one? No, I'm on the right one. But yeah, Y-axis was built to be make farming easier, yield farming. That's why I looked at it. Effin' by the dip. Look up the latest video between I don't know how to do that. Effin' by the dip.
can I read a question that I think got skipped?
Yeah, no problem.
From Celine Solomon.
I think a lot of stuff just got skipped.
Yeah, I think it just jumped. Oh, this one I just had marked. That's how I knew it did. And I just saw some.
Oh, there's infinite machines.
Wait, let's see. It should be a green one. Here, well, I can. Do you want to interview Sophia, Robot, or Hanson from Singularity? They're friends.
I don't normally do interviews on the channel, you guys, so I don't know. Not a normal interviewer. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's got to fit. I might be able to do them in a live stream, possibly, but that's about the bulk of it. So. I don't know if I missed some. I hope not. I got a lot of tips this time. Cav, can you clear TrueFi and TrueBit protocol? It's confusing. I can't do that. That would have to be... Ooh. That'd have to be CoinGecko.
That damn ghost.
I know. This thing, what happened? Sorry, guys. One sec. There we go. My light. No, that would be CoinGecko, or the teams would have to change their stuff. I can't do that. TrueFi is a different project than TrueBit. Ballin85, hi Chico. How do you buy Dogethereum? There's no way to buy it, my friend. I appreciate your tip, Ballin85. Jalul Undin Shams. Chico, curious your thoughts about Zcash. Isn't it undervalued? I like Monero if you're gonna look at privacy coins. Zcash is a privacy coin, but I'm more bullish on Monero. But privacy coins are a massive risk, you guys, because actually let me pull this down just a little. Because of regulators. I mean, probably long term they're one of the most valuable out there, but short term, too much risk. Dota Pro Pub, thanks for the QAR tip, man. I appreciate it. The Crypto Broker. Hey, Chico Crypto, I enjoy seeing your content. However, I'd like to see you go live with Richard Hart and discuss DeFi. I wouldn't, because I've seen people go on his stream. He's not very friendly allowing people to talk. He tries to over talk people. He won't let people just, say what they want to say. He'll cut you off. No. I'm not going to go on a stream with that guy. He likes the smell of his own farts too bad. He wafts it up. He loves to hear himself talk. He loves to talk in circles. That doesn't mean bull crap. And he doesn't answer like some of the questions you ask. So, not a big fan of Richard Hart.
If you're in it and making money, good for you, man. But I wouldn't touch it.
Yep,
That's
I agree,
feel.
Scotty. Bogdan Pop, Brother Chico, really appreciate your hard work in the space. I keep it up. I will, man. Thank you. And I appreciate your tip too, the Crypto Broker. Not a big fan. Cheers from Transylvania. I've always wanted to visit Transylvania. I've wanted to always visit Europe and do a Euro trip. Transylvania's on my list. Dota Pro Pub. Thanks for the second tip, man. Hi, Chico. Can you talk about MM by Tech Lead? It's just a YouTuber trying to make money. Stupid coin that has no use case. Hope he better build utility if he doesn't want to get freaking sued out the bung crapper and then have the SEC come after him. Yeah, it's just a bullcrap.
Those are the people who've been raiding your YouTube videos for the last 3 weeks. These people gave me carpal tunnel syndrome.
Hey, bro, what do I think about Phantom? I actually already talked about that. Phantom, again, it relies a lot on Andre Cronje and him deploying a lot of the Urine ecosystem over to there. But there could be, a pump, if they copy what Avalanche did and get a lot of developers to build on top. PLE, Plethora team is public. You scrolled down too fast. Laugh out loud. LinkedIn is on the website. Oh, well, that's good. That's good to know. Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh. Good picture. Interesting. That's good to know. Thank you. Hey, Richard Ambrose. Any thoughts on LQTY? They have 2 billion in locked value. 2 billion in locked value. That's a lot. Oh, liquidity? I remember liquidity. I mean, I haven't looked into it, but it does look kind of interesting with the low collateralization ratios.
I will tell you, somebody in one of my streams, he's asked me about that 3 times, and I always say I'm going to look at it. I never have, but that guy's been right a whole lot.
Really?
I'll just tell you that. It's something that I'm going to look at when I get back home.
Yeah, 2.3 billion locked up. I'm going to try to remember liquidity, helium, and there's 2 more that I'm going to relook at. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I appreciate your tip too, Richard. Diamond Touch. Ooh, I like that. Chico, check Spaceport by Plasma Finance. Sorry, I can't look at IDO launch pads, really cover that. I'm a US-based person, so.
Plus, you didn't use the magic word.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, I just can't be covering that type of stuff. Gerald Brucerium Johnson. They retracted their message and have a $25 tip. I appreciate that. That's so awesome of you. Coin equals hi, I'm tech lead. Buy my coin as a millionaire. Dumps on you with his tokens as a millionaire. Yeah, it's just a bad person. Just a really bad person creating a really bad coin. Dota Pro Pub tipping me again. Thank you so much. Alex. I'm Bulat.
I like Alex.
I like Alex too. I always get his last name probably wrong, and he's probably laughing. Hey Chico and Scotty P, good to see you. See the duo. Cheers.
Thank you, brother.
Peace and love, man. I
Good.
wish you were here.
He's the one that went to the UFC fight with me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No way. That's awesome.
It was awesome. It was cool.
I wish I could have went to that with you guys. Thoughts on RFox, Red Fox Labs. Is their token out yet? Yeah. It's a venture.
Is that a rebrand of that old one that was on Neo?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That name's familiar for some reason. You know the one I'm talking about that came out on Neo? It was Red something.
Oh, Red Pulse? No, this
That's
isn't.
a different. Okay.
Yeah.
You just look familiar.
It looks like they're trying to go gaming. I don't know. I'd have to look at this deeper. I mean, gaming, of course, blockchain gaming is going to be huge, but they have large competition out there. Cogs are kind of interesting because I used to play with Pogs. Sounds kind of interesting, actually. Cogs. I like Pogs. So they must be around my age if they're... John Donnelly, I'm getting a little scared that we all might be in a bull trap. Please ease my worries. Well, I've said it was a bear trap. When we went down to 30K, that was the great bear trap of 2021. No one knows for sure what's going to happen. But if we do go down and break, this cycle, I mean, now that we're getting towards the end of the year, it just wouldn't make sense, to go back down. But if we do, the 4-year cycle and the S2F model's broken, which that's bad for the crypto markets. I think we're on the last hurrah. Dota Pro Pub. token by Tech Lead versus CoffeeZilla is trending all over YouTube and Twitter. Any thoughts on this, Tyler? CoffeeZilla just exposed him, so they're probably have some beef right now, I'm guessing. That's coming to a peak. Yeah, CoffeeZilla's slamming people lately. Dang, I like CoffeeZilla. We should collaborate, probably. Liquidity. We just actually talked about that. Liquidity does look interesting. Me and Scotty P might be taking a look. Or, well, Scotty P said he is taking a look when he gets back home.
Yeah. It's just been brought up too much by people I trust.
All-time high. Thank you for the $5 tip, man. Ooh, Solve just launched the global telehealth platform and raised $20 million for the adoption. That's interesting. I mean, telehealth is going to be pretty big with what's going on in this world. And Solve's fallen pretty far from where it was. It got up into like top 100, 200, I think. But yeah, that would be interesting. A telehealth network. SolveCare is, yeah, health. One of the top health-based ones out there. Red Pill Me on Doge. Is it going to go parabolic soon? It's going to do well. It's got Elon's support. I mean, Vitalik's support now. He's on the foundation. So Doge, like I said, is the only meme coin that deserves to be in the top 100. Effin' by the dupe. What's up? Thanks for the $10 tip. Chainlink, a new video between Sergey Nazarov and Google Cloud Computing. Please look it up. Stinky, that's not how you spell Sergey. You would think Chainlink God would be sharing that, if that's true. Oh, see? Based and Avalanche pilled. Chainlink's big on Avalanche, like I said. I'm not seeing it. Chainlink God would be retweeting it like crazy if that was true. See, look at this. All this Avalanche. Chainlink loves Avalanche. Chainlink God tweets like mad, though. Jesus criminy. I don't know how this guy's on Twitter so much.
You down to 10 hours ago?
Yeah, I know. I'm not seeing it. Chico, speaking on privacy coins, what do I think about the secret network? Turn any ERC20 into a secret untraceable version. Snip20. Me and my family love you. Well, I didn't like Enigma, how Enigma handled some of their things once they got in trouble for running their token sale. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how they handled that, the team. So, it's kind of pushed me away, but it is interesting turning each ERC20s into untraceable secret tokens. Regulators aren't going to like that, probably.
No.
Maduka Christie. Hey, Chico, any thoughts on Shift Network? Keep it up. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shift. No thoughts. I haven't looked into it. Oh, some people, I've heard about Shift and possibly being used by some people out there. Oh, that was Binance. Binance was supposed to be using Shift. But they didn't. Or I don't even know what happened. But a compliance, you know, hey, regulators will like this coin. It's all about compliance. Hey, Chico, what do I think about Dent? Is that the dental coin? Or, no, that's another wireless one.
Internet.
Dentacoin's the dental. I haven't looked into Dent, but yeah, it looks kind of similar to what Helium's doing. Maybe, I don't know. Not bad. Samsung. I might have to look into Dent a little bit further. I mean, the mobile sector interests me big time.
That's a 2017 token.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So was DentaCoin, right?
Yep, so was DentaCoin. That's why they're so... I always think Dent is the dentist coin.
Oh, here's one that got skipped. I'm sorry, can I get it real quick?
Yeah.
Before I forget? Thoughts on Raven coin after halving. Or RVN, I assume that's Raven, isn't it?
Yeah, Raven coin.
Yeah, after the halving.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Raven coin. Again, it's its own blockchain, and they're not going to get developers to move over. They did some shady stuff with Binance back in the day. I have a video on it. Yeah, not a big fan.
That's the overstock coin?
Yeah. Tyler, saying ace. Thank you for the tip, man. Appreciate the great value you bring to the crypto space. What are your thoughts about Skycoin? Oh, God. Skycoin founders is about as bat snap crazy as it gets. I had a conversation with him, and oh my God. I was like, what the freak? Like, literally, it was the most... Oh, I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, Skycoin's not good. Shout out to Scotty P.
Hey, thank you. Is Skycoin, is that the one, the CEO that like supposedly got held hostage or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember
yeah,
that.
Could I take a look at AVE of AVAware on Avalanche? I mean, there could be hype coming for Avalanche-based coins because of the Avalanche hype. Oh yeah, see, 23%. But it'll die down. I mean, what I don't like to see I don't like to see this because this means whoever has the most money is gonna win, you know. That sucks, you know, to see that it's not about the tech anymore. It's about who is gonna give me the most money to build on top of you. And yeah, sucks to see. But I mean, I don't know anything about this. Looks like farming and stuff on top of, like I said, there will be hype, but it will die down for a lot of these projects. So find them early. Hey dude, what exactly did Google have to say? How about you watch the live stream after it's done? No, Google, I don't know what they have to say, but there could be a big announcement with Energy Web and Google coming next week. Little speculative, but I did the research and it was pretty good. Susu Expansive. They retracted their message. Daniel Lee, hey Chico, a lot of people are saying Definity is a joke and ICP is a scam. What are your thoughts? I haven't looked into it, so I can't make a call. But it's basically China coin. It's backed by a lot of China. So I'm not getting into it. Mr. M, I'm so sorry if I missed your super chat, man. I'm not trying to. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Immutable X. Token not out, but it's on Twitter. Thank you for your time. Bullish on Immutable X. Scaling NFTs is going to be massive. And Immutable X has big connections to some big games already. Gods Unchained, Illuvium, and I'm sure there's going to be much more down the line. I'm sorry, Mr. M. Hey, Chico, how about Spooky? Boo, a DEX and FTM. It's going to be like Pancake Swap of BSC as it's the first DEX and FTM. That's awesome. But these ones aren't going to have, you know, the hype coming like Avalanche-based coins unless Phantom announces like a large incentive program. But since it is the first DEX on top of Phantom, it's interesting. Already 143 million locked up in it. Spooky swap.
Was it you that did something on that, or was it Kinsey?
On this?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Must have been Kinsey.
Win Chico coin. Never. I'm never going to launch like an MM coin, but my upcoming website and DAO could possibly have a utility coin, which is going to have utility, unlike MM coin.
I'll sell you some Hooli. Give you a good price.
Uno Re, how unique are they? Insure the insurers. Team is from the business. Are legit. AM, I appreciate your tip, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find that one on CoinGecko. Uno Re. Oh, I am. That's interesting. Uno is their name. Or on Ethereum. I think they got to change their name. Uno Re is not the best name I've ever heard of. Ah, Neo Global in there. Ew. Ew.
Get ready to get dumped on.
Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
They're nasty on that, man.
Oh, yeah. Advisory, IE. I mean, I'm not a big fan, and I stay away from projects that have NGC on top. So, be careful with that one. Is it too late to join the EWT train? I'm not going to say it's too late or too early. I think a DCA, dollar cost average strategy with Energy Web is the best plan of all. Energy Web is like I said, in my opinion, will probably be a top 100 crypto, of course, but eventually top 10. John Donnelly, Chico, thanks for easing my fears of the bull trap, but I still think the market top comes around early October. Some say 6 more months. John, well, I mean, I don't know when it's going to come. I just been involved with 2 cycles, and they come at the end of the year after been in about 4 years. December, that's what happened in 2013, and then 2017 as well. What about Share Token? Extra crypto? It just sounds like probably a charity coin. Or no, it's not. If it's ranked that high, there's no way it's just... Oh, sharing. Yeah, no, I've heard of this one. It's an ID project.
Is that circles thing?
No, it's an ID. It's a ID project. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this one possibly, because I've said that identities are going to be big. Luxo, and ERC 725, that's an identity standard. Adam O'Brien, what kind of elevator pitch would you use to convince friends and family to invest in EWT? The most bullish points. Just show them Chico crypto videos. I mean, it's hard. EWT, even when I try to explain EWT to people, it's hard to get people to understand it. I need to come up with an elevator pitch of my own, because I talked to a local VC investor here in Chico. I had dinner with them because he was interested in crypto markets, and I told him about EWT, and it was hard for me to get the points across, and so it's... I mean... Sorry. If they're interested in EWT, tell them to try to watch Chico Crypto's research videos. That's, going to get the points across the most, I think.
It's just really cool.
It's basically how energy is going to be traded and consumed by not only consumers, prosumers like us, but corporates as well. EW0, as I showed with my video last week, and Reba, literally all these corporates are going to be used in EW0. Opinion on 4, fourth pillar tech. You are the best. No opinion on 4. Sounds like a small cap. I appreciate you calling me the best, too. Yeah, it is a small cap. 1856. Large supply. Is this a wallet? To wallet data. Oh, wallet data exchange. Sounds like a kind of interesting use case that I haven't seen before. I mean, it looks kind of interesting. Digital identity. I mean, as of low cap, I mean, it's kind of got my interest. No partners I've really ever heard of, though. I mean, the use case is something I haven't seen before, so I might look into it. Thank you, Susu Expansive. Vivi and Omi on ETH via Immutable X soon. They are on GoChain right now and will be migrating in the next 6 weeks. That's funny. I said that about them, Vivi and Omi. I was like, they're on GoChain. Like, they need to be on Ethereum, so that's interesting. And cool that they're going with Immutable X as well. Oops, I wanted to bring up, not that. Did I get shadow banned at about an hour in? It's a funky drop off. Hopefully not. Nope, I'm not shadow banned. Cool. Looks.x is ready to pump. Check their Twitter. Probably not. You're just sending me a really small tip and you're saying your coin's gonna pump. Oh, look. Binance project. Or are they just retweeting? .x. DeFi of Thrones, that's what it's called. Oh, it's a game. Running on the game hype.
That was a pretty big run, though.
Oh yeah, the game hype was big. I'll look at their website. Oh, war? Huh. What is this about, even? Solana versus Filecoin? What the heck does this even mean? It's just whatever coin does better? Huh. I don't know. I'd have to look into what the game is, but I mean, if it's just coins against each other, that I see the use case for that lasting about that long. John Z. Rizvi. Hey, Chico, love... John Zeb Rizvi. Hey, Chico, love the content. Got a question for you. What do I think about ACH? Alchemy Pay, is that... again? I don't know. It had some hype, like, a lot. And payment cryptocurrencies are going to be big. I mean, utilizing crypto is... your crypto is going to be massive. I'd need to look into their partners deeper. The integrations... is it as big as AMP and some of those things? I don't know. But it's on my radar. Appreciate your tip, man. AMP, ACH, or both? I would go with AMP over ACH as of right now, but I need to look into ACH, so. Is Tiger King coin a scam? Come on, do you have to even ask that, bro? Yes, Tiger King coin is freaking ridiculous. They're just trying to run off the hype of Tiger King.
What was the woman's name in that show?
Oh, Carol Baskin?
Yeah. Carol Baskin, CEO.
I mean,
Oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
Yes, it's a scam.
This is ridiculous, is all I have to say. Oh my God. Oh my, and it's not even a good picture of him. Like a crappy Photoshopper did this. They cut off some parts.
Oh my God.
You guys. Can I check out Origin Trail Track? I do like Origin Trail. It's probably one of the more dominant supply chain coins out there. I've talked about it a little bit, and it's sitting at 344. I might have to do some interesting content here soon on Origin Trail.
I remember you talking about it in March or April of 2018.
Mm-hmm. I own a little bit of it, sitting in, I think, that laptop's wallet behind me. So I don't even know how much it's worth, but I may have to pick up a bigger bag soon. All right, you guys. Well, we have been streaming for a good while. What time did I start this stream at?
About 3/4 of a battery ago.
Yeah, I mean, we've been streaming for a good long while. So, oh, Eric, hey, my buddy Eric Hayner. Oh, I thought it was my friend. No, Eric Coover. You have a close name to Hayner. Retracted their message and just tipped me. Thank you so much, man.
He's a good guy, Eric. I know you got a lot of people in your community. You know a lot of them. There's a lot of them I can go, there's one of your biggest fans.
That's awesome.
And a good person.
That's awesome. I appreciate that, Eric. All right. Well, yeah, I've been streaming for a good long while, you guys. So, appreciate you guys for tuning in, tipping. You guys are all appreciated by the Chico Army so much. Oh, yeah. So this is where I started the altcoin questions. Everyone leaves.
Yeah.
They don't like, some people don't like the altcoin questions, but some people do. So, yeah, I'm going to be streaming for a little bit longer on Theta, but not too much longer. I started this at 12:30. It's been 3 hours.
Hey, if you want, you should share the link to my parachute video yesterday. I jumped out of a perfectly good airplane for you bastards yesterday.
And of course, you guys too, subscribe to Scotty P. Should have done this in the beginning or when we had the most viewers, but
I didn't do any of the editing or anything on this, but that one it says skydiving in
Lake Tahoe.
I just used theirs. It's pretty cool.
Welcome. Who do I have here?
Scott.
Scott, what are you all geared up for?
Going fishing.
Going fishing. That's an awful lot of harnessing for a fish.
Well, you know, the water's a little deep.
Okay.
Actually, getting ready to go jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
You're going skydiving today.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that?
You can flash forward to where the jump is going on. It was cool.
Oh, Lake Tahoe right there. That's so awesome.
A lot of fun.
That's so crazy how it's doing that. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're like, oh, jeez.
No, she said, I mean, that was the lesson all the time. The woman to go out, find the wing of the plane. I'm like, okay. Oh, there it is.
That's awesome, Scotty P. Well, you guys, if you want to watch the full video, like I said, subscribe to Scotty P's channel. You can find him, Scotty P Crypto. Yeah, great guy. Part of the Chico Army since day one. And he has his own channel and puts out his own excellent content.
Well, thank you.
So, oh, of course, Scotty. Of course. So, where am I? All right, guys. So, again, what do you think of Toke, Chico? We actually talked about that. It does look interesting, and there is possible collaborations with Olympus, I think, going on. So, you may have to take a look, because I do like Olympus. And, Sharench, HGV, LGV, PCV, CPC, towing trailer training. Thanks for the live stream. No problem, man. It's my pleasure. Thank you, guys. And if you want to, watch for a little bit longer, I've been on for 2 hours. I'm probably not going to be streaming much longer on Theta. Give us a watch there. Peace, guys. I will see you guys on Monday. Excellent research video, too. It's all done. It's going to blow your minds. My research has been on fire lately. And so hopefully that continues. Peace.